Imagine yourself walking alone on a deserted road, the only sound being the creaking of trees and the distant hum of a city that never sleeps. Suddenly, you stumble upon a crime scene, and your life is forever changed. This is the world of true crime, where the darkest aspects of human nature are revealed, and the lines between reality and entertainment are blurred. You find yourself standing at the edge of a forest, the trees towering above you like sentinels. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. A faint mist rises from the ground, casting an eerie gloom over the landscape. As you step forward, the rustling of leaves beneath your feet echoes through the silence. You've entered a world where the darkest secrets lurk, and the truth is waiting to be uncovered. The true crime phenomenon has become a cultural obsession, with millions of people devouring podcasts, TV shows, and books like never before. But what drives this fascination, and where does it lead? As you delve deeper into the world of true crime, you begin to notice a pattern. The cases that captivate us the most are those that involve serial killers, their crimes often brutal and seemingly senseless. You start to wonder what drives these individuals to commit such heinous acts, and whether they are truly evil or just products of their environment. The more you learn, the more you realize that the truth is complex, and the lines between good and evil are often blurred. You stumble upon a podcast that explores the mind of a serial killer, and the narrator's voice sends shivers down your spine. The story is gripping, but you can't help but feel a sense of morbid curiosity. Are you entertained, or are you seeking to understand the darkness that lurks within? You decide to investigate further, poring over documents and interviews with experts. The more you learn, the more you realize that the true crime phenomenon is not just about entertainment, but about exploring the human condition. You start to see the victims as more than just statistics, but as real people with families and friends. The cases become personal, and you begin to feel a sense of empathy for those affected. But as you dig deeper, you also start to uncover the darker side of the true crime community. Some fans become obsessed, crossing the line from fascination to fixation. The ethics of true crime storytelling come into question, and you're forced to confront the possibility that your own fascination may be perpetuating a morbid obsession. As you continue to explore the world of true crime, you come across a case that challenges everything you thought you knew. A serial killer is caught, but their motivations are not what you expected. They claim to have been driven by a desire for fame, and the true crime community's obsession with their crimes. You start to wonder if the true crime phenomenon is not just a reflection of our fascination with darkness, but also a driving force behind the crimes themselves. The line between reality and entertainment becomes increasingly blurred, and you're forced to confront the possibility that your own fascination may be contributing to the problem. You feel a sense of unease, as if you're complicit in a twisted game of cat and mouse. The case leaves you feeling unsettled, and you begin to question the true cost of the true crime phenomenon. You realize that the victims' families are often left to pick up the pieces, while the perpetrators become infamous. The true crime community's obsession with serial killers can be damaging, perpetuating a culture of morbid fascination. You start to wonder if it's possible to balance our desire for entertainment with a respect for the victims and their families. As you reflect on the case, you receive a message from an anonymous sender, claiming to have information about an unsolved crime. The message is cryptic, but it sends a chill down your spine. You're torn between your curiosity and your sense of responsibility. As you stand back and look at the true crime phenomenon, you realize that it's a complex and multifaceted issue. The debate surrounding serial killers, podcasts, and TV shows is ongoing, with no clear answers. But one thing is certain, our fascination with true crime is not going away anytime soon. You're left with more questions than answers, and a sense of unease that lingers long after the credits roll. The true crime phenomenon is a mirror held up to society, reflecting our darkest fears and desires. But as you gaze into the abyss, you're forced to confront the possibility that the abyss is also gazing back at you. What will you do with this knowledge, and how will you choose to engage with the true crime community? The choice is yours, but be warned, once you start down this path, there's no turning back. As you finish watching, you're left with a haunting question: what is the true cost of our fascination with true crime? Like, comment, and subscribe for more true crime content, and share your theory in the comments below. But be warned, the truth is out there, and it's waiting for you. Will you dare to confront it, or will you turn away? The choice is yours, but the darkness will always be lurking, just out of sight.